What you mean? No, everybody. All except. We'll see what happens. All right.
Hello. Yeah, I don't
You
know
know, I just
why.
noticed too. I don't have the Swiss Dynasty thing up.
Yeah, we
Should
don't.
probably put that.
So we can find what's going on.
Playoff teams.
Hey,
That's good.
our logo is our first live that is not on Facebook Live. That piece of, let me finish that sentence.
Yes, before we get
All
shut down
right.
again. Oh, this is our live show. This is great.
This is awesome. All except what bothering me here is that it says all but Facebook. So they have to be on YouTube to message. Should probably write that.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
All right.
We'll write that down
All right, hold on.
on a group. You know, Loki, you probably should do it because they like you more than me.
Hold on 1 second.
You know, it says the thing is there, but if they want. Oh, why am I live in my name? We're live in the group. Is it live in the group? Put it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. Bang. Yeah, it's there.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Happy all the people join. 1 to 5, yeah. Let's give us 1 second. We're almost ready. Give us a second.
Yeah, it looks like YouTube's like the best way for it.
Yeah.
Which is all good. Somebody's already watching. Maybe that could be me though. But
Put it right over there.
yeah.
All right.
And here's the invite guest thing right here. So let me put that into it.
Yeah.
And the share stream.
Open the thing up. Okay. Send it to Leo.
I'm gonna put that shit in the on the fucking thing. This is the group of god damn it, it's the page. Hey, there we go. Where's the
Okay.
hold on. This is fun. It's great when you first start something, you don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I feel you.
I know, right? You know what I want to do? I want to talk sports.
Yeah, me too.
No, that's the point of us being here today. I need to see what this link follows though, because it will just bring it to the thing.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. So Raul says that we're live. I see it in Lemillion though. There's
Yeah.
my first sports support.
Yeah,
There's
there you
one.
go.
There's Tommy. Oh, we'll get to you on Saturday, man. Saturday we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like I know he saw that little promo,
which was incredible. I love the promo, Tommy. That was incredible. I loved it. Yeah, that was awesome. I'm gonna lie to you. We'll talk more about that later. But anyway, I guess we're all set right now, right?
Yeah, we're all set. I'm gonna copy this link. I'm gonna put this on the group because that's where everybody's at.
Yes. And if you want to join the broadcast, we're going to post the link in the group, and you can click on there, fill out your name in there, and then we can bring you in.
I don't know the process. Y'all gonna have to figure that out. I don't know. Y'all are smart people. You'll figure it out.
No. That's like how it is. You just click on it, and then it tells you put your name in there, and then we'll bring you in.
Yeah, all right.
This is our first time using it on this one, so
yeah, so it's a little slow.
But we got this though.
Boom, there it is.
There we go.
There it is. Damn, Miss Kerr's already in it. Go Cowboys Thursday night, beat the Saints. I hope y'all do. Y'all need it.
Nah, they need it. They're going down. They've been really going through it lately. So
Little Mackey's going down. All right.
Anyway, hello guys. This is the Sports Dynasty Podcast live show.
Right. How long it took for us? 5 minutes for us to say that.
Yes. It took us a while, but where we gotta be right now. Yes. So before you get started, you want to join the broadcast? The link is in the group. Is pinned to the top. So just click on the it says Melon, the Melon app link right there. Just click on it, put the information in, and then it will notify us if you're ready to come in, and we'll just bring you in.
Yep.
So other than that, yes. So how's it going, buddy?
I'm obviously okay. I'm very tired, but I'm excited.
Yes,
It
very
sounds like
excited.
a good week coming up, but we're not here just to talk about that. We're here to talk about the week that just finished. Especially the destruction of those things called Seattle Seahawks last night.
Yeah, and I don't know, like the media is starting to say certain things that we've been saying forever. Hey, I like being right, and hey, this is what it is. You know how it is.
Yeah, the thing. She went back. The Aints will go down
Aints
again. I hope y'all would because they're kind of like done.
Yeah,
so
the Saints
yeah,
didn't have no team. Like,
yeah, literally. I hope y'all do. We saw what the Bills did to them in their sleep. I hope y'all do at least half of that, or you guys have another problem to think about. Just saying.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, we talk. No, we didn't talk about anything. We haven't had an actual podcast. I think since before Thanksgiving,
Yes,
right?
Yeah, before Thanksgiving,
because we're supposed to do this.
But yeah, but
last week.
But the debacle of Facebook and technology really stopped us. But they can't stop us forever because we're back.
Yeah.
So that's crazy stuff.
And also,
right
here, Lars had to go from like tab to tab, so I know who's commenting or who's not, whatnot. But yeah. I also did not pin that link, so I should probably do that, right?
You pin it to the top.
Yeah, I should probably do that. I didn't. Pin to featured. Bang. There it is.
Yes. So you want to join the broadcast? It's pinned to the top. Click on it. It's just say Melon app. The Melon app logo on it. Click in on it. Put your name on it, and then we'll bring you right in.
Yep. Also, the live should be on YouTube. Also.
Yes.
So if you just want to stay there and comment and join it, YouTube's probably the best bet for that. So yeah, all right. So yeah, so in the meantime, people start coming in. Usually takes a little while. Let's go ahead and start talking about the week that just passed. All right.
Right.
So we have a crap ton of action that happened. You've heard crappier podcasts and crappier media talk about it. It's time for the real people to start talking about it now.
Mm-hmm.
So Thanksgiving. There is something that I wanted to say on the AFC East Showdown podcast, but I completely forgot to say it. But I want to say it now because it's going to have something to do with the first game, the Bears and Lions game. I don't know why the hell the Lions continue to get Thanksgiving primetime games. And I've read that it's supposed to be like a tradition thing, but
some traditions should be broken.
Yeah, so what?
Because it's tradition doesn't mean that it's good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know there's some Lions fans in this group, and God bless you because you must have a lot of patience to be able to want to support this team. Now you probably support it because you love them, and we respect that. But the fact that you guys have to be subjected to this mediocrity, and that's just being nice, to this garbage every single week, year in and year out, for generation. Sorry, that's terrible, but it's awful.
Yeah, I guess that's like the game that no one pays attention to because people are cooking.
Yeah,
and all that. So I guess it's like that's the game you're having aside while you're making your mac and cheese, while you're finishing your turkey in the oven, starting to make your cranberry sauce and whatnot. So I'm guessing that's what that's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like the break, even though it's not intermission because it's the first game.
Yeah,
but it's the game that's supposed to you have on the side, and then you do what you got to do. But no, they don't. It's like a matter of principle. And by the way, Ms. Kerr, thank you. The Patriots are coming back. Thank you for saying that. It's like principle. They suck. They don't deserve anything. They are, well, as we determine, arguably, I'm gonna say arguably, because they're definitely the worst franchise in NFL history. No, they might be the worst sports franchise in North America.
I'm more than certain they are. I'm more than certain because think about it. Let's be honest. With a couple of handful of playoff appearances in my lifetime, the Lions have been garbage for my entire lifetime. Like,
yeah,
and I'm 28 years old, and I probably seen 2 Lions playoff runs. If you want to call it a playoff run,
they're a playoff run because they got bumped pretty quick. But yeah, That's how horrific they've been. So why the hell do they get a Thanksgiving? Why do they deserve it? I don't get it.
No, not at all.
I don't understand it. So that has to be addressed at this point. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to watch that. And then they always put them against crap teams too. They never play against somebody decent. It's rare when that happens, you know? Like, I don't remember. Do you remember the last good team they played?
That wasn't a blowout, complete blowout.
No, that's not possible. If they're
Oh.
playing a good team, they're getting blown out.
I honestly don't know.
The first thing I could think of was 2010.
When he played New England.
Yeah, and Tom Brady had a perfect game.
The first half was the most close they got in the first half, and the second half they just pretty much lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly.
I can't think after that. There's been
know.
so much crap. It's been against Chicago and Houston. And when Houston beat the holy Christ out of them last year, it was hilarious. The we don't care about Patricia, get him out game.
Yeah.
That was last year. So I'm sick of it. I don't want to talk about the game because the game was boring.
It was boring.
There was no Justin Fields.
It literally went to the last second field goal where Chicago Premier ran the clock down all the way to the end, and they won 16-14.
Yeah, the Lions still covered. That's funny.
Exactly. So other than that, which not.
Yeah,
this is bad. This is bad football. The only good game. Well, I don't want to even call it a good game, but the only game that I was interested in the most was the next game.
The Dallas game. But I would want to say one thing about the crap thing first. The Lions' offensive line had at least 8 penalties out of the 10.
Yeah,
it was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It was they're the single reason why they didn't put up at least 21 points because they brought back drives like crazy. It was pathetic to see. That's on Campbell and company. Because come on.
I like Dan Campbell, but again, he's a rookie head coach, still trying to learn. He's probably learning the spot right now, learning on the spot and everything. But come on, man. That's unacceptable.
It's sad.
That can't happen, honestly speaking.
Yeah. So now the next game, the one that everybody saw, apparently it set like records or whatever.
Yes, and I went on a rant about this on the Mafia Sports Report on Saturday. I was really, really upset between this game because think about it, America is watching these games. America is watching this game. You have how you say, yeah, the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders, right? Big game
Raiders.
Coming in before everything happened. If you look at the schedule before the season started, it's like, oh, this could be a very interesting game. Hey, there may be an actual entertaining Thanksgiving game that we could see. Maybe. But I like to see games be decided by the players.
Yes.
By the coaching staffs being able to have a game plan, have the players execute said game plan. I don't want to see a 28 penalty flag fest. Like, I don't think anybody wanted to see that.
Cesario, how you doing, man? What's up?
Cesario.
Yeah, I see you, Miss Kerr. I figured you'd say that. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. It was bad. It was really bad. Like, literally the last drive before they went in overtime, literally 5 straight plays. Flag. What really, like, it's to the point where the referees literally took over the game. They took over the game, and it's like, yo, what is this? If this was the first time, you know how, and there's a lot of casuals watch Thanksgiving football because they're eating, the football game is on, you're probably watching. It's like, oh, who's playing? If this was your first time watching football and that was what you were subjected to, you're like, no, this was bad. This is bad.
Yeah.
Yes. This was for the Cowboys. For the Cowboys, they put up 33 points.
They did.
Which we knew that they was going to score, but I've noticed something. Trayvon Diggs, obviously, they wouldn't throw into him because they do it to a weak link on the other side, Anthony Brown.
Yeah, and number 30.
Number 30, Anthony Brown, Dallas Cowboys. First of all, I know we comment that the secondary is not very good. It's okay. It's like more of a bend don't break type of defense. And Trayvon Diggs is a monster. We know that he's a playmaker. Makes big plays. We know this already. But when I know that I don't have it going in your direction, I can go in there. I can just pick on somebody else. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And that's like what Derek Carr did.
The funny part is that they actually do throw in his direction and he allows a lot of passes.
Yes, exactly.
That's true. Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm talking about Diggs. That kind of happens.
I understand that. I understand that, but the last thing you want to do is bad pass in his direction, easy interceptions.
Oh, Miss Kerr, I don't know. I never noticed that, so I'm not gonna go as far to say that refs don't like Dallas because it will make no sense at this point because they're quote unquote America's team and the NFL's darling. So why would they ever go against you guys? But I mean, your point. I get your point though.
I mean, I get a point where the referees. I mean, if you want to talk about they were targeting Dallas, you could say that, but they're targeting another team too. It was just bad. There's no reason.
We're talking about for this
specific game. Yes. Specific game. Yes. There's no reason why 14 penalty on each side. That's ridiculous. Now, granted, it does. It can show a lot of undisciplined type of coaching on both sides because there's no reason whatsoever why you get that many penalties. No reason whatsoever. But some of the calls that they were making, I'm like, okay, where was this holding call you say it was? Where was this pass interference call that you say it was? Like where is it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Where is it? You know, I didn't see it. So yeah.
We usually never do.
So it's to the point where what the hell is pass interference? What institutes pass interference? Like, what is the clear-cut definition? Because honestly speaking, it changes. The rule changes every week. So it changes every week.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's really sad. If you can get over that, the referee's trying to get as much screen time. It's probably the most I've ever seen the refs trying to get screen time.
Yes,
the game was actually pretty damn entertaining.
It was.
If it wasn't for that, this would be a pretty damn entertaining game.
I agree.
Casuals will love a game like this. But that was ridiculous.
It took literally 4 hours to finish a game, almost over 4 hours.
Yeah, I actually visited 2 houses during the game. I was able to catch the end. Yeah, that's pretty pathetic. Yeah, but again, what I like to talk about is that remember we're both defensive people, and there was none of that here. So.
Yeah. If you love offense, this is your game. If you love defense, you absolutely couldn't stand it. But you know, it's like I said, like Anthony Brown literally got targeted. It's like he's not not a good corner at all. He's not. Like whenever he gets beat, oh yes, I will. I will send the link right now, Kerr. I got you right now.
Oh, she said I'm getting on this month.
Yes, I'll send it to you
right
now.
I appreciate that. And guys who came in, you just came in, thanks a lot. If you're on YouTube, please comment right here. If you're on Facebook, please comment. We're sending out the links right now. Just let us know if you want to join.
Carl, all you got to do when I send you the link in your messenger, just click on it, put your name on it, and it will direct you to us. You won't have to download nothing. It will just direct you to us. Anyway, so yes,
we got Dallas. He's like, I gotta get in.
So when I feel you, we'll probably see something right there or something on the bottom. For people that want to join in. Cesario,
I make a room.
Is it showing up in white? Hold on, it's
what?
See, let me see. We probably got invited here. Let me see.
Remember, keep in mind, this is our first time using this.
Yeah.
So don't get too frustrated because if you get frustrated, we get frustrated. And we don't want frustrated podcasters up in this bitch. So look at one second. What's generate new link? What the hell is this?
No, that's the link that I'm sending. It won't be the same one. It'll be the 3 different one.
Let me see. I'm about to go on myself and see if my phone feel works. Sorry, guys, but
I should have that.
What are you doing it yourself?
I'm doing it myself. So yeah, you can do it too.
Cool. Give us one.
Yeah. It would definitely pop up once it pops up. Hold on, let me see something real quick.
Yeah, he's saying that channel like nothing loads from it.
Let me see something. Try to set a new link in. Shut the group right there. Yes, it's a white screen here. I feel
it's from me. It's from me too. Where is the group? Oh, I am very blind.
Post it.
See what happens when we try and do something new for people and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I know. It feels like weird. Maybe you can do it on the computer.
Oh yeah, try that. Maybe that's
Try
what
on
it
the
is.
computer.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. It's the computer.
It's a computer.
Yep.
That's weird. You can do it on the phone too. That's weird.
Well, not on these phones.
Technology sucks.
I know. Yeah, on the phone is why. You guys got laptops, it'll work.
Or a laptop or a iPad or something like that will work.
Yeah, it'll work.
Which is weird. It's so weird.
I wonder how it is on YouTube. Because we're live on YouTube too.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's a way to do this on YouTube makes it easier. I could try that out too. In the meantime, why don't we talk about the following game in the meantime? So there's no silence. And that would be the Buffalo Bills and the Saints. The New Orleans Saints. So I gotta go to the thing so I can see all the comments. If it'll like go. You know you can speak, right?
Yes.
This dude right here.
Wait, I can hear myself right now.
I know, because I put the thing on.
It's not popping up. Why is this being so weird?
Shut up. Oh, you're on your iPad too and doesn't want to work?
Yeah.
Why does everything hate us?
I don't know. We try to do it the conventional way and it screws us over every single time. Try to do it this way and it's like trying to no, it's a work in progress. We apologize for that. Chomp everything right there. Maybe you can do it right there.
Because I'm going on YouTube now to check. Why turn on YouTube? Is there a way?
All right.
How about? Like I say, so speak.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it.
Let's talk about the game, and I got it.
All right, so we have the Buffalo Bills game against the Saints, the last game of the Thanksgiving game. After they took a bludgeoning to the Colts to be a couple days before, they found. I mean, like I said, the Saints are going through injuries. They literally have Trevor Siemian, who is their quarterback, who shouldn't be in the goddamn league, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah. But that defense is still good, and they did the best they could. When you have no receivers to throw to, and you have Trevor Siemian as your quarterback, that's a failure. And it was a good right game for the Bills, who pretty much had to rebound from that because that can't happen. They got completely shellacked a couple days before, and they needed to. It says one. They got shellacked right there.
Oh, hey!
What up?
There we go.
We got one.
There we go.
There we go.
I had to click it on my browser and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or stuff. My bad.
Yes.
Forgot we're on the air.
Wait a minute, then. Browser. Keep going. You guys.
Yeah. Sorry. Let's continue that part. Yeah. It was a good right game. They ran the. They pretty much. Yeah.
It was. Got it. So when you're on Facebook, right, you need to go through what Tulio did. That's why he's the best person who ever existed in life. You need to go and find where you can find open in browser. Then it'll work on your phone. You heard that, Cesario, Miss Kerr, all y'all, if y'all want to come in, you click the link. You're going to go, well, in my phone, it's going to be 3 dots in the bottom. Click that and put open in browser. Once you do that, you'll be able to join in.
Yes. Right.
But Tulio's freaking.
He was amazing.
Fucking genius. See that? He's the GOAT.
No, hell no. Don't call me
hell
that.
Yeah.
That was reserved for one person only. So I can't do that, man. You already know.
Fucking
there's only one GOAT, one and only. And I'm not going to mention who he is.
I'm saying it for you.
You, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
There we go. That looks a lot better.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, you're writing it down for everybody now?
Writing it down, yeah.
Awesome. All right.
You can write it right there. Hold on.
Oh, I'll probably do that. Yeah. Guys, give me a second so I can write it on the chat for people.
Mafia Sports Support. Is that who I think it is?
Yes, that.
Mafia
No,
Sports
Yeah, you already know who that
Tommy,
is.
That's Tommy. It's Tommy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little
Y'all should
Mackie
be
is going
Y'all
down.
should be watching on Saturdays. Oh, Miss Amber, how you doing?
Yeah, I can't see the comments. I'm just on here.
I know it's weird. I have two.
No. Matter of fact,
tabs.
I got
I have a Facebook tab and I have a YouTube tab, so I can see all the comments from both.
It's a little more difficult on it. Matter of fact, I got my phone right here, so I can do both too. Let me see what I can do. Work my magic a little bit.
If only I could spell, that'd be great. You know, right?
Yeah, that'd be really great.
Yeah, apparently I can't spell anything. Wow.
Well, happy birthday to Brian's wife, by the way. Shout out to Brian's wife. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Oh yeah. Miss Van Slyke is yeah, she's her birthday's today. Happy birthday to you, Miss Van Slyke.
Miss Van Slyke.
We're gonna be on the Breaking Tables podcast on Thursday. We're gonna be there on Thursday, so check us out there when we get there.
There's a third.
There's a third. Okay. Oh, Cesario streaming there. Cesario.
Yay! Finally, I'm in.
Yeah, what's
been a while, man.
Yeah, man. How's it going, bud?
Not much. Okay, so next time we go live, just click on the link and then the 3 dots and then just go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Yeah, so y'all getting it. All right.
All right, cool.
All right.
I
we got 3 people.
Here we go.
Gotta remember what the hell we're talking about. What were we talking about?
We were talking about the Bills. The Bills coming back from.
I know you want to come and talk about Dallas, though. Something I want to talk about Dallas, or you're fine with going on with another game?
Come with Dallas.
So we're talking about that. People are like, I want to come on. And I'm like, all right, but you got to figure this shit out. We'll have to just move on in the meantime. There's not much somebody else joined who.
Like, check over there, is it? I think.
And
be a fourth.
The Amber.
There's the Chief.
And the Chiefs, okay.
Oh, shit don't waste any time. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, she don't waste time at all, does she?
She don't waste time.
Goodness.
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't.
I heard you.
All right, cool. Hold on.
Yeah, so you could.
Oh,
I don't know if
crap.
Trevor's. You can't see somebody, you flip out right now. You can see. So now you know
I can see the end.
Now go ahead and speak while I type this for Miss Curry.
All right, yeah. So we're planning now. What? Oh, how do you guys feel about the Thanksgiving games? Just talk about how you feel about Thanksgiving games. It can be any one of the games, just especially how you feel about those games that we watched during the week.
Well, I worked the whole time, so that first game was pretty much nothing. I could have shut that game off the whole time. Didn't matter to me. That second game, a lot of flags, too much offense for me. And that third game, forget about it. So it was the second game that all I cared about, and that was it.
Yeah, I feel the same way. The second game was pretty much the only thing that was worth watching, honestly speaking, is the flags killed it for me. It just, it was like hindsight, it was a decent game. Decent game coming in. Okay, fine. You got the Raiders who are trying to figure themselves out right now because with everything going on with them internally, trying to put it together, and they're still in a playoff race, trying to get it done right now. And it was a big win for them. They definitely needed it, but so what do you think about it?
I don't know if he's paying attention at all.
Yeah, I'm here.
How about to flip off? Are you coming here not pay attention? What the hell is that?
Cesario,
yeah, exactly.
About the games you watched, the Thanksgiving games you watched.
I watched the Lions and Bears and the Cowboys and Raiders.
Okay, how'd you feel about those games?
Yeah. Well, both of them were pretty good.
The Lions game was good.
You said the Lions game was
Wow,
good?
I don't think you've paid attention to the Lions game.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow, she would say that too. That's funny.
It's true.
Well, actually, well, Actually, I did because they lost by a field goal. The Lions did.
They lost by 2 points. But
I
still,
mean, for a game winning field goal, yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah,
but
that makes sense. Yeah,
it was straight garbage. What?
like
What did you like about it?
what you like about it?
I don't know why they even put the Lions game.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. So what the hell was good about it? Like,
Yeah.
like they don't deserve a game. I don't know why they're on Thanksgiving.
On national televised game.
Yeah, like it's tradition. Tradition could go away. There ain't nothing wrong with erasing tradition, especially when it makes everybody sick.
Yes,
Like,
they need
yeah.
to put teams with winning records on Thanksgiving.
Like, dog.
Exactly.
Yeah, but but it's already predetermined before the season, is it not?
True
It
indeed.
is.
Exactly
True
my
indeed.
point. So why?
But look at
What's the
history.
purpose?
Yeah, every time
That's
it's gonna be the Lions or the Cowboys. They're gonna put.
Yeah, the Lions and the Cowboys are always on Thanksgiving. That's a must. I don't know why.
Dallas, I get. Dallas, I understand. Like whatever, but
because they draw. They draw,
and they are the more storied franchises in history.
So
Okay, whatever.
That makes sense.
Blah,
Whatever.
blah, blah, blah. But
Detroit. That's definitely gonna call unintentional, by the way.
Like
It
I
is.
said,
Detroit.
history repeats itself. They do not have winning seasons. Why keep putting them on Thanksgiving Day?
I agree. We agree with you. 100% agree. It's just hot garbage to see. Like the fact that we have Detroit fans. God bless you. God bless you all, because I could not do it.
We didn't do it. We're not Jets fans.
No, I'm saying the Jets fans are. That's at least they had some type of success.
Long Island.
Yes, the Long Island Jets. Yes, the Long Island Jets. The Montauk Jets.
Said some type of success. When
they
won the Super Bowl, was my mother born yet?
No, my mother was not born before. My mother was not born.
My mother was born in '61, so.
Does she remember that Super Bowl?
Hell no. My
mother was never a football person, man. It was over.
My mother was 2 months old when they won the Super Bowl. So I'm assuming it was like early 1969 when they won. So I'm guessing. So yeah.
All right. So what's your take on the Dallas Cowboys game? I know we talk about the flags and everything like that, but like, what would your take on it? Like, do you feel that the Cowboys are who we thought we were, or it's just just things just happen?
Oh, definitely.
Well, I'm not gonna take. Well, there's somebody in the media who I'm not gonna say what they usually say, but when it comes to the Cowboys, man, it's only a matter of time before they start getting all this hype. Oh my God, the Cowboys! Look how good we are! Look how good we are! Then before you know it, these dumb losses start adding up. Then we get to the play, and then if you even get to the playoffs, because that's not a guarantee, you end up getting whooped. All because
I'm just
you got
gonna
too
play
hype,
something out.
you got too cocky.
Dallas had to play a real division and went 1-3.
Ooh, the AFC West.
Yes.
They got their ass whipped by Denver, and they lost to you guys, and they lost.
Oh yeah, they beat the Chargers by like what?
They
By
beat
like
the
a field
Chargers.
goal or whatever.
No, actually, to be honest, the Chargers beat themselves.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
Well, the officiating for that game was quite questionable too, but it just goes to show. I mean, Dallas is hands down the easiest division in the league.
And they got blown out by 2 out of the 3 losses too.
Yeah.
That's funny. Wow. I didn't want to make fun of Dallas. I didn't put this topic to make fun of Dallas.
Oh, I'm all for making fun of Dallas.
I never thought of that. I did mention, I think we did the mid-season though, that we like pick them to be the team that reels. I know we mentioned it.
It was them and the Chargers.
Yeah, right.
The Chargers. We said that we'll probably like fall back to normal, back to earth.
Everyone can beat the Chargers.
Oh yeah, because his Minnesota Vikings did. So
yeah, everybody did.
Yeah, everybody did.
Our Patriots did.
The Chargers are who we thought.
Denver beat the hell out of them.
We can end this discussion now because my Chiefs did not beat the Chargers in the first game.
You will. It's gonna happen.
We have them. We do have them again. We have them.
You're gonna beat them, and I'm gonna bet on it too. Y'all better win then.
And also, y'all were struggling at that part of the year, so
that's
true. Exactly.
December is when it really counts. December football. Here we go. No excuses. We're gonna find out who the real big boys are for the most part.
Y'all gonna beat.
Thank you.
I don't want to hear it.
I would like to say thank you, Chargers, for having us in LA. Pretty nice stadium you got there.
So far,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
literally, SoFi Stadium for the Chargers. Literally,
they built that for the Rams, man. It's the Rams Stadium.
The Rams, and they built it for any other road team that came to watch the Chargers play because
San Diego Chargers in my book.
Yeah,
to be honest, it's not that good. Like like the Dallas Cowboy Stadium or the Viking Stadium. I'll tell you that.
No, it's state of the art right now. It's the one most up to date. That stadium and the Raiders, they have the top two stadiums right now, like as far as up to date.
Yeah.
Probably.
But the Chargers have that nice stadium, but it's sad because the only fans they have there are their opponents. They don't have any.
That's why I said it's the Rams
Chargers.
Stadium. I consider them San Diego still, just like I consider Las Vegas, Oakland.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I usually get confused sometimes, or just keep mistaking them over and over again.
I want to say Oakland when they suck.
Yes, like they. Yeah, I used to say that too.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But now they're Las Vegas. They won the other day, so I can't talk ish about them yet.
Well, but I will say losing Henry Ruggs really hurt.
Yeah, they would suck in Oakland,
There's
but
no question about
they will call
They
the black
didn't lose him. He lost himself.
Well,
True, yeah,
you know,
but losing them really messed their offense up. But yeah, Amber, yeah,
Ruggs is affecting the team.
yeah.
Deshaun Jackson actually made what 2 or 3 big plays in that Thanksgiving game. Actually, if I'm not mistaken,
He did.
I don't
Yeah,
get a
but
touchdown. That I know.
He can't last the full season. It's like
No, of course not.
You know how
I
that
agree
goes.
with you 100%. There was a reason why they gave him so little PT in the Los Angeles Rams. I was like, your old ass ain't gonna be able to last, and you don't make an impact the way that other people do. So that had me bugging when he tried to demand trade. I'm like, who you think you are? I said, you here 2008. You're like, dog, what do you think type of impact you think you're gonna make, bro? Like to be a number 2 receiver, whatever. Nah, stop it. But maybe here in Raiders, depending, maybe he can jump off what happened on Thursday, and then maybe you'll see what happens. I forget who they play this coming week.
Well, they're gonna need him because Waller might be out.
Yeah, that's massive.
A huge loss for them.
That's
That
massive.
definitely did not need to happen right
Yeah,
now.
Washington. They play Washington. So who's actually starting to get hot, hilariously enough to say. Yeah.
The
3-game
Washington
winning streak?
football team.
3, right? I know Tampa, they played somebody last week before they beat Seattle. I don't remember.
Let me play Tampa.
Week 11. Panthers. They beat the Panthers. There you go. So
And
they are on a
before that,
3-game winning streak.
Yeah.
They beat Tom Brady. That's what I'm saying. So they beat 3 teams. They
Crazy.
All right. So now that we have people here, now we got everything together now. The Buffalo Bills beat the Saints on the third and final triple header on Thanksgiving.
Beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't gotta talk much about
Mind you, they got their ass beat on the Sunday before to the Colts. Which they needed this rebound game for them to come back and for the eventual showdown against the Patriots on Monday. But we'll get to that in the second. But how do you feel? How do you guys feel about their performance against the Saints? It was against Trevor Siemian, who shouldn't be in the league.
But, love to say that, huh?
Yes, because I think Trevor Siemian is garbage and shouldn't be in the league. But it's neither here nor there. But Tulio, their performance.
You literally the name you just used. I mean, do we even count that? They might as well have had a bye week. They might as well have had a bye week just to rest up and stuff.
I would say that, but then they wind up losing their best defensive player. So I don't know. It was a bye week. Losing.
They did lose their best defensive player, but I'm just come on, man.
Oh damn!
We're the fact that we talked about this enough right now, we're wasting too much time on them.
I'm thinking that too. But we do have to talk about them a bit because this was their get right game because what happened then Sunday before when Jonathan Taylor beat them by himself.
Get right against a JV team with no running back?
He said JV team.
Listen, they're preparing for.
I'm sorry, man. Like, I mean, come on.
I don't know.
Tony Jones.
I think they could. I think they could beat the Lions.
Who the hell is he?
Right? I think the Saints could beat the Lions right now.
I'm more.
Who are their receivers? Who are their tight ends?
That's the reason why they suck because they have.
Do they even have Jared Cook still there or something?
No,
no,
he's in the Chargers. Remember,
that's my point. Who do they have on offense that's going to scare anybody?
No one.
Nobody. Crazy.
I mean,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was very suspected. It's a get right game. They have a big game at home on Monday against the jersey that you're wearing, Tulio, and the hat that I'm wearing, and the jersey you see behind us. The New England Patriots. We'll get to that later. Look at this for some Sunday football. Finally, we can get to
the day that matters.
The day that actually matters, because besides that, Thanksgiving football was kind of underwhelming to say the least.
As it always is.
As always is.
So what's garbage that we don't have to really talk about much? Oh yeah, like Falcons and Jaguars, for example.
Oh yeah.
Did y'all watch that? Because I didn't. We didn't have it in the TV, right?
We did actually.
We did.
We did.
No.
Oh yeah, because this dude because of the picks.
Yes.
Raul was like screaming, I want to see it. I picked them.
Anyway, yeah. So the Falcons almost falconed themselves against the Jaguars. They almost lost that game.
They haven't choked yet. That's worrying me.
It is very worrying because maybe the choke is out of there.
Maybe they're waiting for Detroit.
So they'll be a trade, right?
They do, yeah. To me, that's the only winnable game Detroit has left. Is
I've been picking Detroit in some of these games because they're bound to win one. I mean,
who said?
I'm just saying they're bound to win one of these games. Like I thought maybe the Bears with Andy Dalton. I'm thinking I don't think they could beat the Falcons because of Cordero.
Detroit already has one 0-16 season.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They're going to be
so it is very possible for them to go 0-16-1.
But
at least they won't be 0-17. There will be no first 0-17 team.
All I know that Detroit is going 0-11-1 on Sunday because we're gonna beat them.
Obviously,
I would hope so. I would hope so because if you don't, what you say, Amber?
I want the Lions to beat Minnesota just because Minnesota needs knocked off this pedestal since beating Green Bay.
Warfare.
Wow.
Well, Amber, it ain't gonna happen. 0-11-1 come to the
Don't
Lions.
say it's not going to happen because it's very possible. If you watch the Lions, they're not playing horrible.
Amber, are you saying this? Amber, are you saying this because you're around a whole bunch of Minnesota fans over there in Iowa and they're tooting their own horn or something?
But in my chats, I have more Lions fans than I do Minnesota fans.
Oh, I thought somebody's riling you up.
I was the one from the beginning of the season thought the Lions were going to be the second in the North, and I was totally wrong about that.
What?
I really thought that having Jared Goff was going to help them, and then I learned that it's not a
Daniel
they
Jones
don't have
off
a
for
QB
Sunday
situation. But yeah,
Daniel Jones not playing Sunday, so.
Yeah, I thought with Jared Goff, I thought the Lions were going to improve, but I guess not.
And not only that, Cesario, Dalvin Cook.
He can't stay healthy.
Madison's pretty good though. Madison's pretty good.
Well, we don't need Dalvin Cook for Sunday. Let him rest until Monday when we got the Bears.
What? What?
I don't think he's gonna be back that fast. He's gonna be out a while, like a couple weeks or something.
Well, he's gonna miss only 2 games and be back by December 20th.
Yeah, I can see that.
Anyway, we were talking about the Falcons and the Jaguars, but nobody cares about that. Honestly speaking, they
hence why we changed the subject.
Yeah, they almost changed the subject. So yeah, they won that game. What's the next game to talk about? Who gives a shit about that?
Honestly. Yeah, I'm trying to get through all the crap before we talk about the real game. Like Jets and Texans, another one that no one watched.
The Jets finally won a game.
Well, so much for that concert you had. Juan had that concert during the Jets game after they won a game, but that ain't gonna happen no more. Forget about that.
Zach Wilson doesn't strike like Mike White does. Mike White is perfect. I can sing about Mike White.
I'm glad that lasted, Juan. Look what you did. You cursed the kid. Now he can't even be a backup.
Right? How dare I mention him with Michael Jordan? I really did myself.
Can he even be a third stringer anymore? Because I think the depth chart is Zach Wilson, then Flacco, then the Josh Johnson kid, and then it's Mike White. So he's actually saying, I don't even know if he's on the roster anymore.
I don't know what's going on with him. Unless you're a Jets fan, Texas fans, you did not watch this game. And honestly speaking, I'm kind of glad we didn't because it was garbage. We just give you the score so you can know that game actually did happen and someone actually did watch it. It just wasn't us.
I keep trying to pull for Tyrod Taylor, but come on, man.
Us too. But damn.
I want him honestly speaking, Tyrod Taylor just doesn't get. He just so unlucky, man. I really want him to succeed. I really do, but
it's hard because he had that dime to Brandon Cooks in the end zone. That was such a good damn throw. I'm like, dude, he has it. Where's the rest of it? But I keep forgetting it's the Texans.
That reminds me of like Jason Campbell, who was always unlucky.
Oh yeah, I liked him in Washington back in the day.
He was always unlucky. He was always something. And Tyrod is just finding out what it is, and he's getting too old now that I don't know if he can have a resurgence.
Jason Campbell and the Raiders too.
Raiders, yeah.
He wasn't that good in the Raiders though. He was decent in Washington.
So I do have a question for you guys. What was your thoughts on Pittsburgh's loss?
Ooh.
Pittsburgh?
Loss.
I've been
That was
saying.
I mean,
that was
yeah.
an abomination. That was
Yes,
Armageddon.
it
That was a
was.
destruction.
I'm gonna say
I've been.
I was
Armageddon.
shocked that they lost to the Bengals.
The Bengals
You were
are a better
shocked,
team than you think, though.
I agree.
The Bengals beat the hell out of them like a month ago. This is almost the exact same way.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Like,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
not surprised
lie
at
to you.
all.
I'm not gonna
The
lie.
Bengals
It's
are
time
up
for
and
Big
down.
Ben to get out.
They're up and down, inconsistent.
It just proves that something that I've been saying for the longest, and I think a lot of you will agree. Ben Roethlisberger needs to retire. It's time for him to go.
You should have retired a couple.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
well, hold on. Juan is.
That's what I think.
It's wrong
That's
spelling.
what I think about this game.
Wait.
Fox!
Juan, why
Joe
did you buy?
Burrow.
Why did you buy a custom made jersey? That has the wrong spelling on it.
No, you're definitely right. But I am not a man made with money, and those custom jerseys are expensive as hell. But I have been looking for the LSU version that has the spelling on it, and I'm gonna eventually get that. Someone else is here.
Austin Pace. Yeah, bring him in.
Someone else is here.
What's up,
Brock.
Austin Pace, our residential family fans in the building. What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm feeling good right now.
Doing great,
Talking
man.
for the-
Doing great.
That's
Doing
right,
good,
the
brother.
session.
What's up?
Hey, we could have him comment on the Falcons game. Nobody else is, so.
Is that the same person? Someone different?
It's it's the same guy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You guys can
Okay.
comment on his
Yeah.
Falcons. Start on his Falcons this weekend.
Yeah. The Falcons fans here. So, how you feel about the game against Jacksonville?
Jacksonville, I think it was a good win, but I don't know. The defense still looks bad. And going into the Tampa Bay game coming up, I think it's going to get – I don't know. We just got to work on the defense. And then the offensive line can't protect Matt Ryan. We don't have no receivers outside of Kyle Pitts, and we don't even give him the ball. So it's pretty much Cordero Patterson. We've been overusing him, and I don't know. If we keep doing that, he's going to get hurt again.
Like, if you were the GM of the Atlanta Falcons, what would be your direction for this franchise to at least go back to being competent again? Like, what would be your sense of direction?
That's going to take a long time to do that, but I think we just – are you talking about, like, future plans?
Yeah, like if you were the GM
I think we got to
of the
start from the
Falcons,
trenches, man. Like, build the offensive
Yes.
line first, go defense, because it's going to be a while before we get a quarterback because we're tied up for a couple more years with Matt Ryan's contract. So we just got to build around him.
Smart
Put a good
man.
product out there until he retires.
okay. What's up? Any question you have?
No, this whole LeBron got COVID.
LeBron has COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, LeBron has
And
COVID. Damn.
Daniel Jones ain't playing this week. He's
I
out.
was looking for that. I couldn't find that.
Who's out?
Oh man.
That
Neck
Daniel Jones
injury or
not playing. I
something.
couldn't
Nursing his
find
neck.
that.
Daniel Jones. Damn.
Yeah, nursing
In
his
the
neck
middle
or
of,
something.
and speaking of that, I'm glad you mentioned that. Despite how the NFC wildcard race is pretty bad, there's still
Dude.
a lot of teams in the running for those last three wildcard spots. We might as well talk about Minnesota. Minnesota, despite losing to San Francisco, they're still the number 6 seed in the NFC. Cesario, how do you feel about your loss to San Francisco?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. We took it pretty
They're
hard.
7.
Oh, sorry, seven. Oh yeah, sorry about that. 7th place.
Well,
You got
I
Washington
can tell
right
you-
on your tail. And actually Atlanta too. Y'all have the same record.
Yeah, we're 5-6.
Mm-hmm.
But we got Tampa Bay next. We'll be 5-7. And see what we got after that. I think we got the Bills soon, which will be 5. That'll be another loss.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I don't see us. I think we could beat the Saints and the Lions, maybe Carolina. I don't see us going to playoffs.
Especially after we're gonna beat the Bills.
I said we
ass.
finished
Damn, they gonna be
7-1.
extra mad playing y'all.
I'm gonna say
Well-
7-10 for the Falcons at best.
I can see us beating the Lions. I don't know about Pittsburgh. We can beat the Bears. I don't know about the Rams. And then we can beat we can beat the Packers at Lambeau. And then we can beat the Bears at home.
Twice? I don't know about twice. But
I
know
don't
Miss
see
Amber has
that
something to say.
happening.
There we go.
Okay.
And Phil should be back for that one of those games, or if not both.
But here's the thing: do you go ahead and start Fields, or do you keep Andy Dalton?
No, Fields. You gotta see what you got. Gotta let him take those lumps.
You decide.
I want to see Fields against us on Monday night.
Cesario, I have a question about you, Cesario. The game you had against San Francisco, obviously y'all lost. Obviously, what?
Tell him again. He lost, right?
What do you feel went wrong? What do you feel went wrong in that loss? From your point of view, what do you feel went wrong?
The defense, bro. The defense. San Francisco ran all over us, man.
Okay.
What about your quarterback? Because that's the biggest topic all 2 days that's passed since your game. Kirk Cousins has been around the media a lot. What do you guys say about Kirk Cousins? And you don't have to talk about when he lined up to the right guard. You don't have to talk about that part. I'm just talking about him overall.
Yeah, that was pretty funny actually when he lined up to the right guard. Well, and Alexander Madison with the center.
that was exact.
Well,
his performance overall.
So I do have a question though about that because I've seen a lot of people post that. Was that a designed play or was that just stupidity on his part?
No, I think that was stupidity because they called
Dalvin Cook was tapping him on the back. Remember when Dalvin ran up to him?
I didn't get to see the game. I just saw
if it was a Wildcat play, but that was stupidity. That was a stupidity.
And it was 4th down, I think, too. That play was 4th down.
Yeah, we do have a timeout.
4th and goal, I think. So that was just
on his performance. I think he did pretty well. But
are you?
But at the end, he just overshot Jefferson. I think he did pretty well, but at the end, he overshot Jefferson.
Yeah, because Jefferson was pretty damn pissed after that. Are you comfortable with him, especially in late game situations? Damn, Tuli, I heard that.
Yeah,
I try to keep a straight face. I'm trying hard not to say anything.
You can just wait. Let's Cesario talk first. That's his quarterback. I want to know what he thinks about his quarterback.
Yeah, I'm still pretty comfortable in him.
Really?
He'll get us to the playoffs.
I wonder through Minnesota fans, is that the popular or the less popular view?
Okay, so Cesario, now that we're still on the topic, the question of your coach. There are some Minnesota Viking fans who feel that he's overstayed his welcome and he should go. What do you feel about Mike Zimmer as your coach for all these years, and do you think that there's still a future for him on your team?
Well, Coach Zimmer, he's a pretty good coach, but sometimes his play calling is not that good. Sometimes he screws it up.
Okay.
So you sound like you're more against
I said, give him one more chance.
You are with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, because some of the losses is on Zimmer, not always on Kirk.
Very interesting.
Interesting. Well, now the floor is open for everybody else. What y'all got to say?
Well, I've given him this name, Taylor and I, for a very long time. We call him Distant Cousins. Because you got those family members that they're my distant cousin. You don't want to associate with them.
Distant cousin.
That's why I feel like he deserves that name.
Cause you call him 1 o'clock, but
he's gotten yelled at a lot by his receivers. Stephon Diggs wanted to be out. Thielen yelled at him before. Now Jefferson's yelling at him. Like, you know what I mean?
Austin Pace, how do you feel about Mike Zimmer? Do you think that they should make a move at the end of the season, or they should think that there's a certain future for him right now?
I think they need to make a move. I think he does too. I don't want to say he's conservative. I think he just does. I think he runs the ball too much, and we've seen Dalvin get hurt. I think they got to pass more, and there's just a lot of questionable calls.
I think he wants.
Hold on to Alexander Madison. He's a good running back, right? Why isn't he Why isn't he sharing the rock more with Dalvin?
It's a good question.
He should have been involved way more in the offensive scheme.
Great question.
And the other running backs, they're relying on Dalvin a lot, and he's got glass legs.
It's because they don't trust distance to make any throws. That's why they run the ball so damn much. That's the problem.
Well, a lot of their problem is the Vikings cannot. It's like they shut down in the second half of the game.
Right, their defense don't
I mean,
close
like
out games a lot.
when they beat Green Bay was down how much and came right back into that game. It should not have been that close.
And in the Baltimore game, man, they messed that one up too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you mentioned those close games as well. I'm gonna ask Cesario, in those games that, because think about it, they haven't been blown out. Every game literally came down to the wire. Would you say that there's a lack of execution on, especially in crunch time of those games, or what do you think about as far as crunch time of those games? How some games they weren't able to. Let's be honest. Against the Lions, the first time that the Lions, I think it was a game-winning field goal against the Lions, right? Yeah, how it literally came down to that way, that almost pretty much ends you.
They
guys.
made one for once.
Yeah, they made one for once. Like, how do you feel about those games coming down to the wire, and how sometimes they're too inconsistent executing in crunch time?
Yeah, it's about because of the horrible play calling that we got. We need to finish games and not be down 1 point. Gotta finish it.
Just on Zimmer.
Not,
So you
and,
feel
and don't let the team come back.
Amber.
Cesario, are these play calls that can be, I don't know who just said it earlier, they've got to execute those plays. If they're not executing those plays, that's not on Zimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. The players gotta do the job too, though.
Yeah.
Like Rashad Breeland, or however what's his first name? Is it Rashad Breeland?
Yes.
Yeah, that dude is I'm dog cheeks, man. I'm sorry, that dude's trash. Patrick Peterson, he gets burned a lot. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I think they gotta get some better.
yeah, I
corners,
agree,
too.
Austin. He always gets burned.
They used to have a great defense, but man.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, Lean. Yes, all you gotta do is the link on the group. Click on the link on the group, and it should be 3 dots on somewhere on the screen. Just put it as open on browser, and it will let you in. But definitely, this definitely gonna be fun. He is an interesting Michigan sports fan, so you can talk about that. And it's Michigan.
Like,
Michigan team.
that means is he a Lions fan or?
He is a Michigan sports fan all around.
So that means Lions.
Yes.
No, I'm just saying because we're
on the
talking
group.
NFL
I'll be
here.
in the group then, son.
We're talking NFL right now. So
it is.
Yeah, I know who it is. You know who it is. I just don't want to
because we were talking college right now. I know somebody in here already would have went off already by now.
I think the best game this week is going to be the
I
Monday
have
night
a
game.
lot of thoughts about college football this week. Don't get me started.
But this right now, it's pros.
This is what we want to do. This is what we're trying to grow. I'm trying to grow because if we grow, guess what? We can make a college football show. We make a college football show, then y'all could do whatever the hell y'all want up in that piece.
Hey,
but we gotta grow first. We're trying to get people to grow. We grow it. We can make the college football content. He's been talking about that for a year, but we need more people first.
Well, I mean, me and Pace know a lot of people. I bet that would love to join in on that.
Yeah, I would love to join on that.
Did he say?
I'm coming on this.
I mean, what's the outro? The outro is always like, share, subscribe, and invite. Like,
well, then do it. And then we can
that's what I'm saying.
We can make the college
football. Tell them.
Yeah, there's some big games coming
college
this week.
Football is huge. As I know y'all love that. I figure.
Oh yeah.
I need more people.
Yeah.
Some big games this weekend.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, it's championship weekend, right? Like
Georgia, man. You got Michigan playing Iowa for the Big Ten.
Yes, Michigan versus Iowa, huge game.
That's why you're so damn excited.
Exactly. Hell yeah. Go Hawks. See, this is a big game. It's a big game.
It's a huge.
We're doing our show during that game, aren't we?
Yeah. I'm trying to hurry up.
It is. It's a bigger game for Michigan than it is Iowa.
Oh, I know.
Go Birds.
I definitely know.
Tulio always speaks about winning championship. He says it's all about championship. I respect it.
Yeah, and that's what Jim Harbaugh doesn't do. So yeah, I know it's a big game.
Weekly.
Yeah.
Okay. NFL.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't get into it. You see how I stayed quiet?
So what's y'all's What do y'all think is the best game coming up this week? I got the Monday night game, Bills Patriots. I think that's the one I want to see the most.
Yeah.
I mean, we're biased.
Main
so-
event. Main event.
Yeah, that one right there, man. I think Kill Bills fixing to go get them.
Listen, first of all, my father is lucky as hell because he's working that game in the stadium.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Going up? That's crazy.
Yeah, he's leaving on Sunday night to be there for Monday.
Damn, he can't take you.
No, I'm here like what the fuck shit. I would love to be there. I love Buffalo. I love Buffalo. The city's beautiful.
No, city is a nice place.
The city is beautiful, but to be there to watch them. Oh man, that's me.
I'm not gonna front. I'm looking at the schedule right now. Every game is kind of garbage outside of ours. So next best game, I think, is Bengals and Chargers.
Yes, man. It's a big game.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Every
man, the
other game is
Bengals.
kinda
The
trash.
Bengals look nice too. I like the Bengals. They're pretty good.
And depending what Broncos team we get, them and Chiefs might be decent too. But I don't know. I got a bad feeling about that game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Julio got into this because I don't know if you guys know this. They actually changed the time of that game, and Tulio
To
was
me,
fit
it's
about
the
it.
Patriots and the Bills.
Of course, I was having a fit. Come
Sunday
on,
night.
Denver again. Like that's a Kansas City game.
The Chiefs are back on track. I think that's what they're going for.
That makes
Yeah, I got a
sense.
bad feeling about that game. I got a bad feeling. I'm thinking to kick the shit out of Denver. I have that feeling in my stomach. So that's probably gonna be a trash game too. I was like, so the only good game is gonna be Monday.
Hey, when
It's
you're a
pretty
Chiefs
bad.
fan, the shit out of Denver, that's a good game.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
They had our number for years. Well, it's our turn, so I love it when it happens.
Man, I'm only looking for Saturday, man. I'm not looking for Sunday, man. That's I'm gonna be depressed. We're gonna get beat pretty bad. I hate
I'm
playing
looking at
Tampa
Friday.
Bay.
But that's
We'll
my
see. I
game.
don't know what to say for y'all, man. We'll see.
Another game that happened there. I mean, obviously, we're talking about projects right now. Projects. Jalen Hurts. I tried to give him a chance. I don't think he's that good. He played horrendous against the Giants. The Giants, first of all, we back the Giants every single week. So I know some of y'all may have seen or the highlights or heard about his performance against the Giants. Does Philadelphia have a serious problem
Yes,
on their hands?
Jersey Giants.
I think Philly needs to go make a trade and get Russ.
Ooh.
Glad you
Russell,
mentioned that.
You know what?
look, Seattle's
Forget the
on
Philly.
the
Forget
downfall,
Philly.
man. Why not Russ?
Let's talk
Why
about
not go
that.
get Russ?
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
That's a fun
Russ
topic to talk about. Where the hell
performance?
is he going to go next
Russ
year?
is
if he goes?
definitely on the trade block coming up after the season. I think he wants out. Philly can make a move. The Giants can move out Daniel Jones and make a move.
You think that they will get rid of both Russ and Pete Carroll, or are they going to choose one of them?
I think they just get. That's tough, man.
I don't think they get rid of Pete Carroll.
Really?
I think they
Not
should.
just yet.
Really? Well, no, I want to hear this.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Just because look at how Wilson's been performing. That's not on Pete Carroll.
I understand that. But the reason why, listen, I've been saying Pete Carroll should be gone for years. To me, because his play calling is outdated. Outdated one.
I think he should have been gone when they lost the Super Bowl to y'all. Who the hell throws it right there? You gotta hand it the beast mode. You gotta hand it off.
Oh my God!
We have to admit that the Seahawks have not recovered from that loss. They clearly see they have.
Russ should have 2 rings right now.
I agree. I agree. I'm not gonna lie. I'm agree with you.
I don't give a shit. I'm biased. I don't care.
But I have to be unbiased as possible. But anyway, I'm saying as far as the answer, I guess the media now is saying, "Oh, is it time Pete Carroll to go?" I'm like, I've been saying this for almost a year already.
We said this since we started the show.
Yeah, say it's time for him to go. Like,
2 years
listen,
ago.
his play calling is outdated. He also is making decisions of football operations.
That's the biggest reason why I think he needs to go.
Is Pete Carroll charged in the draft, or they got somebody that's doing that for him?
No, it's him.
It's him.
Yeah, he's definitely got to go because he's not helping Russ with protection either.
Exactly, and especially as bad. First of all, they don't have first round picks.
And
They're bad.
Yeah, that's what I care about. I don't even care about the offense like that. He's supposed to be a defensive guy.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a defensive minded.
What the hell is on defense? What are those players?
Yeah, it looks like a practice squad game out there, man.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, man. How you feeling? This is our honorary Lions fan. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
So now that you're on, and we spoke about Detroit earlier. Now, as a Lions fan, first of all, God bless you. One, Listen? Like tell us how you feel about the tradition of the Lions being on Thanksgiving.
Personally, I mean, at first I was like, yeah, I loved it, right? It's Thanksgiving, but now that we're losing all the fucking time, or excuse me, all the time, I think we should get rid of it. I'm tired of losing on the national spotlight. I'm tired of losing in big time televised games. I'm tired of it.
Damn, I feel you. I'm not gonna lie to you. We have been saying this for a long time. Like for instance, like it's to ask Lions fans to be subjected to that every single year, back and forth, is like it's ridiculous. Honestly speaking, it's obviously ridiculous. But how you feel about the game? Like the game, the game as far as your views on that.
Oh, are you talking about the Lions Bears game?
Yes.
It's typical Lions. I mean, we do really great first, second, third quarter. Then the fourth quarter, we give it up.
Yes. Okay.
That's been Lions for the last. I've been 30 years, and that's how it's always been. Always either that or we just completely suck and we aren't competitive whatsoever.
What are your views on Dan Campbell? Like, do you feel that he's the right man for this job, or do you think are you still or the jury's still out there?
I do think he's the right man for the job because one, he inherited a team that was just trash, right? And not to mention your franchise quarterback wanted to trade before he even got there. So I mean, you're asking a man to take a team that had basically 2 or 3 guys in talent and do what with them? Like, no wide receivers. You have you have 2 good running backs. You got a quarterback that we thought was going to be good that ended up just not being good at all. And you got a defense that's younger than any defense in the league. I mean, I say give him 3, 4, 5 years. If he ain't done nothing in that time, then I think it's time to move on. But
That's
you got to give the man time.
That's usually my take for a coach. Like, give them 3 years to establish their philosophy and see if their players buy in. Obviously, the fans want to see if they have to see if there's competence up there. But as far as if the players buy into his philosophy, I do like him. Yeah, I do like how he's a player's coach. He loves to really every loss hurts him. Like you can see the emotion that it bothers him. Yeah, that's what you want in the coach. Like,
he's definitely passionate. He's not like Matt Patricia. When we lose, he just get on there and say some words, and it seemed like he'd say the same thing every time. And nothing against Matt Patricia. He's a great defensive coordinator, but he was just really, really, really.
I don't know about great defensive coordinator. I mean, stretching a little bit on that one.
I'll say this: he did really great things in New England. I'll say that.
He had somebody pretty much, to answer to. So we can't give him all the credit.
I mean, I'm not giving him all the credit. I'm just saying that there's a reason why he went back. There's a reason why New England brought him back. I mean, if he
we were all against that one.
Wait, he's talking about the fat pig?
Yeah, he's talking about
my Jesus.
Hey.
What does he do personnel? I think he's like a personnel person now.
Yeah.
I don't think he does anything in defense. Thank God.
Don't touch the defense.
Hence why we're the best in the NFL.
Cheery, as far as the quarterback position, Jared Goff, like this, I'm gonna let you speak about that. Like, Jared Goff, obviously being from the Rams, being in a situation where he was traded, as a new system, a new environment, how you feel about him as your quarterback going forward?
I feel like Jared Goff was put in a situation kind of like Dan Campbell was. He was put in a position to where no talent around him. He's got a decent offensive line, I would say above average. But once again, he's got no weapons, no wide receivers. He can hand the ball off 70 times a game, but that ain't going to win you a game, right? Like,
right.
So like you're asking a man to come into a new system. He got traded. When he got traded, it was a shady situation in the first place, right? Like, he was done dirty in LA by getting traded. And so now not only is he in a new system, but he's also got like this, in my opinion, he's got like this, I don't want to say like he's depressed or anything like that, but he's butthurt, he's upset. He's mad. So, I mean, generally that would make you play even better, but for whatever reason, he's not. I just feel like you get him some weapons and you get him in the system for maybe a year or two, and I think he would do good. I mean, he wasn't a scrub on LA. He wasn't a scrub in LA. I mean, he wasn't the greatest quarterback, but he won games. He won games in LA. So I guess to me, it's like, give him time. I think he could be a good quarterback for us. I know a lot of Lions fans look at him as a bridge quarterback, but to me, it's like you're not giving the man any kind of weapons whatsoever to do anything with. So like, you can't judge him right now, in my opinion.
Okay. First, if I mute you, it's because I can't hear the person speaking. But when you're ready to speak, just unmute yourself and speak, first of all. And second of all, I'm pretty sure somebody got some Jared Goff talk, because that was some interesting things I just heard. Anybody got something to say?
Yeah, I was gonna say that he made it Super Bowl in LA, and if you get the pieces around him, he'll do a lot better. But first off, this Detroit thing, this started way back when you guys decided to fire Jim Caldwell, because you guys were on your way.
Yep.
I don't know who made that decision. I don't know why they made that decision, but you know.
It stems to ownership. I don't think well, I mean, I shouldn't say I don't think. Ownership is definitely the problem, part of the problem, because you had a winning coach in Jim Caldwell, then you hire Bob Quinn as your GM. Well, Bob Quinn's from New England, so who is he going to want as his coach? You know, somebody from New England, right? Like, that was the whole joke. The Detroit Lions are trying to do the New England way, the Patriots way. And the only way you're going to do that is get somebody from the Patriots to coach the team. And the only way to do that was to fire Jim Caldwell. And once they fired Jim Caldwell, it was just a matter of time before Patricia or McDaniels or anybody like that stepped in Detroit and coached the team. I think that was the problem. I hated firing Jim Caldwell because Jim Caldwell he's the only coach in Lions, well, not Lions history, but the most recent Lions history that has a winning record. And for whatever reason, they fired him. And to me, it was a bonehead move, and that's why the Lions are the Lions, right there in a nutshell.
Okay.
Well said.
Well said. Well, God bless you, because I don't know how many people could deal with that. Do you see them winning a game this season?
I don't know. I looked at the remaining schedule. I've been on record saying that, if we play week 17, if Green Bay got the first seed, I'm assuming they're gonna bench some of their players for the playoffs. So we could potentially win that game. If not, then I can see maybe Atlanta being somebody that we could beat. But even then, Atlanta's shown signs of being on fire as well. So if we don't beat one of those two teams, I just don't see us winning that game at all. To be honest with you, I just don't. And it is what it is. I mean, 0-16-1. I mean, at least we can't go 0-17. That's all I can say.
That's true.
All right. So I'm sick of talking about last week's games. So why don't we talk about the playoff picture? That's a much spicier thing to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Playoffs.
I'll sit up.
Definitely playoffs. Hell
Playoffs.
yeah.
Ain't nobody talking about playoffs.
I'm gonna sit out.
All right.
I'm gonna sit out.
All right. So we spoke about this on many episodes before. Now I want to say, obviously, by now in past seasons, we have an idea of who is your clear-cut favorite to win the Super Bowl. Normally by this time we know this. This season's been a lot of we really don't know who's really gonna take the next step. Everyone's pretty much like in the same level, trying to just position themselves to be that dominant team. We haven't seen this dominant team all year. I know people say, "Oh, Arizona," but Arizona is flawed too. So they don't.
That's what you think, at least.
Yeah, for me,
yeah,
I haven't seen them as, hey, they can make that next step. I don't know. I've said it before. I'll say it again. They may be one and done. I said they're going to be one and done. I don't see it. I don't see it. But whatever. But the playoff push going on. What team surprised you in this playoff run?
Before you do that, let me read out the entire standing so you know. For the AFC side, the first seed is Baltimore, then is New England, then is Tennessee, then is Kansas City. On the wild card spots is going to be 5 Bengals, 6 Bills, 7 Chargers, and the Chargers are in competition with literally the rest of that division. Both Broncos and Raiders have the same record of 6-5 with the Chargers. Now, for the NFC side, it's going to be 1 Arizona, 2 Green Bay, 3 Tampa Bay, 4 Dallas. Now the wild card spots is 5 Los Angeles Rams, 6 San Francisco 49ers, 7 Vikings, with the Washington football team, Atlanta Falcons, and New Orleans Saints behind them all with the same record. But I think it's safe to say we can cut out the Saints. It'll be just Washington
Yeah,
and
they're
Atlanta.
finished.
Yeah, we can cut them out. So those are your standings as of right now with the in the hunt teams right behind them. Now let's talk about it.
Yes. Who do you say is the biggest surprise in this playoff push?
Mine's New England.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say New England.
Mine's New England. You got a rookie quarterback, right? Y'all didn't do too good last year with Cam Newton, but I mean it's Cam. But you get a rookie quarterback. You don't have a true number one receiver. Y'all can probably agree. You don't have one of those true number ones, and y'all still making do with it. And your defense is playing really. I think y'all's defense is y'all strong suit this year so far. So New England's been a real surprise to me. I can see Bill Belichick getting coach of the year too.
I'm gonna say the Bengals.
That's who I was gonna say was the Bengals.
Okay.
Because I didn't know how Joe Burrows was gonna hold up.
I know.
Yeah, but you also said they had a crappy offensive line, so
they do. Is that a false? That's not false. That's definitely fact.
I did say that it would come back to haunt them as the season goes along. That they should have drafted. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jamar Chase is great. He's a great receiver. He's coming in to be one of the best receivers in the league.
Huge surprise.
But he's really
huge
good.
Surprise.
I do think that they're gonna have trouble time, especially with the offensive line, protect Burrow, especially as the season.
Well, lucky for them, they have an offensive line heavy draft coming up. So
yes,
they can fix
I agree.
That then.
Yeah, but
who else? Cesario and Miss Amber. Amber, you said New England, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Cesario.
I'm gonna say Arizona.
Arizona,
okay. Yeah, being this high, I feel you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Especially, I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of us are not.
Yeah, Arizona surprised me.
Some of us are not the biggest Cliff Kingsbury fans out there.
So, don't start.
I think he's leaving after this year.
They should have never. Man.
I think he's going to college.
You heard me go off on him so many times. I'm not even gonna start.
Mr. Colton talking about put the drugs down, Chargers fan. And his answer for this question is New England. Oh, I know we were slept on that heavy.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I stopped seeing that too when they said that Cliff Kingsbury was a possible rumor that he may go to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, I think. I don't
think it's gonna happen. That'd be really stupid to do that. You're gonna leave a great position, a great opportunity of a really good team having Kyle Murray.
He's trying to get that money, bro. He said, Arizona, I'm about to leave. You gonna pay me right now. I think that's what he's doing. He's playing the leverage.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably cut off from there.
Oh, Mr. Detroit left.
He probably cut off. What was the next question?
I do see the
playoffs, homie.
I think Tennessee's going to drop top 4.
They all said their answers already. It's our job to continue the conversation. That's what hosts do.
Yes. You said, Amber, that you said, Amber, I couldn't hear you. Say it again.
I said I see Tennessee dropping out of the top 4.
Oh, you mean as an Indy would take the division?
I'm saying for the seeding right now. Without Derrick Henry, they're not going to get it done.
Oh, okay. That's really
Tannehill hasn't been playing the best either.
I mean, but as far as Tannehill, we kind of got. He's a decent quarterback, but you could tell that how reliant this team was with Derrick Henry, how they ran the ball. Now, I'm not going to lie, they did run the ball very well against New England on Sunday. But I agree, when you try to slow that down, you have him throw the ball, he will make mistakes. But speaking of that, Tully, I'll ask this question. Now, obviously, you watched the New England Patriot game. Obviously, you've seen how we struggled stopping the run in that game. Yes, our Achilles heel may be the run defense, but what would your takes on that?
Bigger question is, do you think that was real? That's the bigger question, I'd say.
See, the thing is, the defense is playing so well that they're masking somebody who's really fell off, who I went on a rant. I think I went on a rant on him last year, the year before, but I wore this jersey for a reason, because I think it's, I mean, he needs to be a situational guy now, because I know if you guys watch that game, the man can't run anymore. He can barely jump. He doesn't want to hit anymore. He's not the all-around safety, that top flight Pro Bowl safety. He's a shell of himself. Just like we saw with Chung, this is him now. He needs to be a backup now. I'm sorry. You can't be on the field like that, because we're seeing you, and we're seeing you trying to keep up with these running backs, and you're trying to take an angle when you should have just literally leveled the guy, but you're trying to take an angle now, and you're slow. Like, if anybody gets past the linebackers, it's over. Like, they're going to be able to run because a certain guy can't keep up anymore.
Okay. So yeah, that's to me it was like, hey, we've always been that bend don't break type of defense. So I wasn't really surprised too much. Hey, it happens. But other than that, they did make plays. They did, for the most part, literally took. Oh, was it?
That was a good point though, because that happened against Cleveland too.
I'm just saying, that man right there, I've been watching him these last few years, and I'm thinking, he's not getting, like, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing those signs. I saw it with Tom. I saw it with Gronkowski. I saw it with Gostowski. I saw it with Edelman. And with him, I saw flashes, but now it's painfully obvious, man. It's painfully obvious. He's holding the defense back.
Okay.
I think that's a little strong.
I was
holding him back to number one is kind of
like
kind of.
like,
But him being the weak link, I agree with that.
Yes.
I
All right.
that.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. He's the weak link. He's the weak link
cool.
now.
All right, cool. All right, so obviously there's a big game coming up. Monday Night Football. You know, I'm more than certain nobody's expected us to be in this position so quickly, especially how it's literally like do or die right there. It's the most anticipated game of the year right now, especially how everything's going on right now. How do you see this playing out?
Oh, all right. Well, I feel like I hope Vance Lyke is on here when I say this. You got us last year. You got us last year. You got us. This year, I mean, I know Bill has a lot of pride, so I think this year it's time for us to get that get back. Let's get that get back. Let's keep that lead in the East, and let's get the get back. It's on. Monday night, Bill is going to try to make a statement, just like you know how Bill is. You know how he's going to have that team ready to roll. That's all I got to say. That team is going to be ready to roll.
Okay. Cesario, how do you see this game playing out between Buffalo and New England?
To tell you the truth, it's going to be a pretty good game between the two. And how I see it playing out is Josh Allen and Mac Jones going head to head. Should be a good game right there.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to send someone the link for the thing. Yeah.
Tell them to put it on the browser. They got to put it on the browser. To copy and paste.
Yeah, put it in right now. Someone's asking for the link.
Copy and paste it to their browser.
Well, I'm looking like Patriots have a good offense, and the Bills have a good defense, so it should be a good game there.
I mean, our offense is not like high power. It's just mostly like trying to make the best of what the defense gives you. I think Matt Jones has definitely progressed over the year right now. I do like how they're taking shots. They're taking shots on the defense. I do like that. And especially since we running the ball a lot, and the offensive line is healthy, making holes for them, it just makes us very, to me, hard to stop. Stop. So it's pretty much like, hey, just take what the defense give you. But our power running style has always been what we pride ourselves on, honestly. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be tough. It's in Buffalo, so
Interesting. According to DVOA, we're both the same.
really,
Yeah. DVOA. We're second in DVOA. Buffalo's third. And it's gonna be the 11th ranked offense DVOA versus the first in New England and Buffalo versus the number 2 ranked DVOA defense, us, versus the 16th ranked offense in Buffalo. We're dead fucking even according to those stats.
So I especially since we know
our special teams throws them out the water. It's 3 to 12 to like 12 or something like shit. So
yeah,
our special team is always good. It's Belichick. Belichick don't play that.
Not even that, but we have a special team captain that's been there forever. So
yeah,
and he's not washed yet. Thank God.
No,
thank God.
Well, he doesn't. That's what I'm saying. He's the last guy from 09. So I'm looking around like he's the only one that's still producing at a high level because he doesn't play all the time.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to see Buffalo's defense versus New England's defense to see which. And it's very interesting, especially since Buffalo's offensive line isn't as. I mean, it's average. It's an average offensive line, but they do have the issues there. I want to see if we can be able to pressure Josh Allen, because you watch the Indianapolis game, they were able to really get out there, and they haven't made mistakes. So yes, their offensive line is what it is. I do think
the Patriots definitely have the edge.
There
when it comes to the trenches.
Yes,
both sides.
So that's gonna be very interesting. Also, see if Leslie Frazier can actually make adjustments and try to slow that down. Or no, I'm sorry. Brian Dable. Brian Dable, the offensive coordinator for the Bills, is he going to be able to find a way to slow that pass rush down? Because we will get to them. They will get to them if they're not with them, especially that it's a very average and very beat up offensive line. So it's very interesting how he's going to do that. Especially, we did see how Jonathan Taylor ran on that defense. Every defense is good. How they ran on them. I want to see how we can replicate that and pretty much beat them in the trenches. Run the ball down their throat and see they're able to stop it. That's gonna be my very interesting. I think it'll be like very low scoring, probably like 20 to 17, something like that. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough slugfest, but I think we'll see there. What do you think about the score and your prediction for that game?
I'll go ahead and say 24-21.
Okay.
24-21. Not because it's not going to be a blowout. It's going to be one of those tough games.
I'm going to say 34-21 New England.
Oh, so you have us winning convincingly.
Yeah.
Don't make me happy, man.
Listen, yeah, it's going to be tough. I just can't wait for that game right there. But Cesario, who's your next opponent, Cesario? Who's your next opponent?
I think
the Lions.
Okay, so the Lions. Now, again, you guys are kind of up and down, trying to, like we mentioned before, the execution, how to execute games towards the end in crunch time. Obviously, you are picking them to win. Obviously, it's like, what do you think have to be the keys of success to winning this game?
The keys to this game is us get our running and passing attack going, and the defense needs to make some stops. We need the defense to play their A game, and let me tell you this: in the second half, we need to put it away. I expect better play calling in the second half to put it away.
Okay. All right, cool. That's what's up.
I have more questions, not about that game, because it's the Lions. Stop. The Rams.
Yes.
Talk about a team that's reeling, going on a downward spiral. Los Angeles Rams. So I have an interesting question because they're in danger at this point. I think they were a game ahead of San Francisco, I think.
Yes, 7-3, 7-4.
Yeah, only one game behind San Francisco, who beat their ass a couple weeks ago. Are they going to miss the playoffs?
No, they will not, but I've been saying this about Matt Stafford forever. Everybody got hyped. Oh, the Matt Stafford. Like, I watched this man in college choke with A.J. Green and Noshawn Moreno on his team.
No, Sean Marino. I forgot about him.
I'm just saying, like
No,
this man right here, he just the lights get too bright for him sometimes, and that's what it's looking like. Pick sixes, he's looking like Matt Schaub out there.
Yeah, he's literally
word.
thrown pick sixes in the last 3 games. Literally thrown one in the last 3 games. That's pathetic. There's excuses coming out of Los Angeles' camp though, talking about he got back pains, chronic back pains, and elbow pains and all that stuff. I'm like, you're probably right, but I mean,
No one wants to hear that.
yeah, because everybody hurt. Like,
No
I
one
don't
wants to hear that.
understand.
At the end of the day, you're an all-pro you're a Pro Bowl quarterback.
To me,
Give
I
me so
don't
much
think.
money.
I don't think the Rams miss the playoffs. I think they will be in the playoffs.
So you're saying Minnesota will be at the playoffs? I understand what you're saying.
I mean, you're already in it now. So if this, like, the season were to end now, all of you be in the playoffs. So you don't think they're gonna make it? Who's making it in their place? Again, you guys are already in it. You're 7th seed right now with San Francisco at 6. So let's say you guys stay where you are, or you both move up. Who's gonna be that team that takes over?
If we move up, and I think to take our place, I must say either the Falcons or the Panthers to take our place.
Interesting. The Panthers.
Yes, it's very interesting.
With bum ass Cam Newton.
That's
interesting.
very interesting. And I say that respectfully, because technically they are still technically alive in the playoff picture.
No, they are.
So that's right there and there. It's interesting right there and there. Now I have to ask this question. I have to ask this question because it's technically still alive there. The Eagles, the Giants, and the football team literally only one game behind the 7th spot. Despite that,
kinda.
Yeah,
because Eagles and Giants have 7 losses, so kinda, like, you know what I mean, like, kinda.
Yeah, a game and a half.
Yeah, I'm saying because they got losses. Yeah,
yeah, they're right there. They're right there. Out of those three teams, which I don't think it is, but this season's been crazy. Anything is possible there.
Yeah, you have to learn that there's no such thing as impossible.
Yes, impossible. So,
except the Lions. The Lions are like not winning games.
Do you see a real possibility that any one of those teams outside of Dallas in the NFC East can make the playoffs?
This is not going to be a popular answer, but I can see the Cowboys losing a few games for some reason, or losing a game that they shouldn't lose, and one of these teams getting in.
So you think that they'll lose out, period, the division,
I'm not saying,
period, and somebody else takes over the division lead? That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying lose out, but I would not be surprised if they dropped a couple games and the team gets out.
I didn't say that right. I'm sorry. I meant to say that they get the division taken from them. That's what I'm saying.
It can happen. It can happen.
That is very interesting.
It can happen. Very interesting. You know what I mean? Because they always get too hyped for their own good. This has happened way too many times. Way too many times.
Okay. So one of the
games, because I think this might be right. I don't think they played with Washington yet.
No.
Dallas. Nope, they haven't
played Washington yet.
They haven't played Washington. Week 14 and week 16.
See?
Interesting that you mentioned that. Washington's only 2 games behind, and they have to play twice. That's interesting.
Very scary.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about something real quick. Now, one of the games that was really interesting, the previous game was, let's talk about the defending world champions, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh,
let's talk about them. All right, now
my poor Colts.
Now the Colts, yeah, they definitely wet the bed and completely let them come back. Yeah, they choked. All right. Despite the last few weeks, the kids came off a bye. The last few weeks, do you feel that they have it? Do you feel that they'll turn it around? You know how we've seen this when Tom Brady was in New England all the time. Do you see them turning it around?
Oh, like last year.
Like last
when
year.
they had their bye and they came back and
turning it back around and making a run, or you think that Tampa just the way it is, and you think that they'll find a way? They're not find a way, but someone will take them out. Like,
I feel like I'm never gonna. Obviously, I can't ever count against number 12. I just can't. So I think they're gonna correct some things. Everybody came back. Everybody came back, so I think they got to correct things. They will. I feel like they will correct things, and they'll go into the playoffs, and we'll see what happens there.
Cesario?
Yeah, I say they turn it around.
Okay.
Yeah, turn it
Who's the-
around and run the table.
Who's the best team in the NFL right now? Then
Right now, it's Tampa.
you still think it's Tampa?
Do you think it's Tampa? Okay.
Why you, Tulio? Who's the best team in the NFL right now?
Best team in the NFL. Great question. Heck of a question.
Nah,
I mean, it is, but I mean, defending champions until they're champions no more.
So Tampa too, yeah. Because from how the season going, next week that can change.
Mhm.
Next week it'll be freaking Buffalo. They'll beat our ass or something, and they're the best team in the NFL again. Or this season is so freaking ridiculous. It's like the hardest season to really try to find somebody who's trustworthy enough to stick with. You know what I mean? Like you make a prediction, like they're gonna do it, and then 2 weeks later they get their ass beat by Jacksonville, and it's like, oh motherfucker, like I can't count them at all. You know, like it's this season is so famous for that. It's wonderful. Because right now the best looking team I think is Green Bay, but I don't know if they're the best team, but they're best looking right now. We also haven't seen Arizona play to their full potential in a month, so we'll see how they play.
Should have Murray and D-Hop coming back this week.
Yeah,
maybe against Chicago. So we'll see about that.
I could never consider
I know
Arizona
that.
the best team.
I know that. Y'all two are very similar. I know that. Yeah.
I mean,
and basically we beat Green Bay, so
you did. Fun shootout too.
Fun game, definitely. So good though.
I think we good.
Yeah, they were good.
It was a good show. We done.
Yeah, man, it's getting So we appreciate everyone that joined in. We appreciate Cheery. We appreciate Austin Pace, Amber, Cesario, Toledo. We appreciate you all joining us right now. And for those who commented, appreciate you all for letting us entertain you. That's what we can. We're actually getting this thing unpacked now. This melon thing now.
Yeah, it should be cleaner next time.
Yeah, it's more cleaner next time. Now that we have an idea of what's going on, so we appreciate you guys being patient with us, and we appreciate your input, and we love the conversation, man. And then like that.
Hey, go Roadrunners Freddy.
Oh yeah, the YouTube Texas San Antonio Roadrunners, undefeated. They're one of the undefeated teams in the league. So this is fan.
Money.
College.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
And
I'm like, huh?
And what's your prediction? Do you think they can beat the Western Kentucky and win the championship on Friday?
I think they can. I think they have a good shot of beating Western Kentucky.
So what's going on with this college crap? So like, it's like the fourth set, or we're gonna find out after this weekend the playoff.
Yeah. It's a conference championship games are this week or this weekend. By Tuesday, we'll figure out who will be the top four in the playoff. We'll find that out. Is
there a projection right now? Who's like the four? Who's the top four?
Right now, I think it's Georgia. No, I think we found out right now. We found out already. It's Tuesday right now, right?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
I haven't checked the update because they literally updated it like an hour ago, so we really don't know. I have to check right now, honestly. But anyway, it should be very interesting. But that Georgia and Alabama game obviously is going to be.
They're playing against each other.
Yeah.
So both of them can't make it.
It depends. It depends. Honestly.
So Alabama's still gonna make it.
It depends.
Honestly,
depends.
Alabama's still gonna make it. Okay.
Well, then that,
hey,
yeah, man.
Someone tell Austin Pace he's gonna get crushed against Alabama. I got Alabama beating Georgia.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely let him know that.
Shit, they might play a second motherfucking time.
They
might. Michigan over Iowa.
I'm gonna go with the Hawks. The Hawks, man. I want them to get.
Yeah, I mean, I want the Hawks to win too. It's gonna be tough, but
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. You know, we need championships. Championships matter. More likely, Iowa's not gonna be in the playoff, but a conference championship is definitely start.
Why not?
Because we're number 16 country right now. 16.
I was not that type of team, which pisses me
off.
Yeah,
we had two losses already.
Oh,
so more likely, they're not gonna make the playoff, but they'll be in a high bowl game, especially a high bowl game.
And if Amber was
on Sunday we're gonna beat the Lions 34-14. Book it.
Okay, book it. We'll let you know that. But anyway, we'll get up out of here.
You're gonna allow 14.
Let's get up out of here.
Like,
and Roadrunners win 34-7. Book it.
Okay.
Beat the shit out of their
You can do the outro, sir.
Now, just remember on Saturday nights at 7:30, we are on the Mafia Sports Report, right?
Yeah, on Saturday. On Thursday, we're gonna be on the Breaking Tables podcast on Thursday.
That too.
We're gonna send the links out there. You can,
Jesus, we're busy this week.
Yes,
My God.
Yes, we are. So you check us out there. Show support on those podcasts as well. You know, because Sports Dynasty.
Yeah, I share the
travels.
link. We share the link, like on the group and whatever. So cool. So come support your New England Patriots. Yeah. Well, not you, Cesar. My bad, but
yeah, support. Yeah. You know.
Well, you should come watch anyway if you got the time.
Nah, it's very entertaining, very good stuff. You know.
What time on Thursday?
On Thursday, I believe it's 7:30 Eastern time.
Okay. All right.
Wait.
Okay.
From us.
I'll jump in and just send me the link.
I got you, buddy. All right, so we'll see you guys soon. Peace, love, and applesauce. Peace out.
Take care, y'all.
Peace out.
I better see you Monday.